Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about the options you have for the dual screen. You tap customize and then dual screen right here. Okay, this is the pink section. Now, what you can do is one is you don't need to show we normally show the cash and card totals for each item on the customer facing. If you don't want to show that on the dual screen, you can just uncheck this box, enable customer facing, and then pretty much nothing on this pink screen will apply. Okay. Some people don't want to show the pop-up on the business side, on the merchant side. We don't recommend this, but you can choose to not show it on the business side, just on the customer side. Okay. Um, the displaying of dual prices on the customer facing is the default. If you uncheck this, we'll only show the total of the cash and card on the customer facing. By default, we disable the buttons on the customer facing so that the customer can't choose the price. But you can, if you uncheck this, then the customer can choose the price on the customer facing for the dual pricing. Okay. Um, if you're on the blue plan, then you probably want to block the customer facing when the customer chooses to pay with cash. You don't need this because most of the time the customer can't choose already. But so if you're letting the customer choose, then you can choose this and it'll block. You only need this on the blue plan. Okay, if you're on the red, you can't really use it. Okay, flash cash price on the duo screen. If you're on the blue plan, then this will show the customer for half a second as you ring up each item. It'll show the original cash price. If you're on the red plan, it'll show the original card price as you ring up each item. Okay, for half a second. If you're using what's called a poor man's duo, it'd be like a little mini that's on a T-shirt, so you can spin it around to face the customer. You can mimic the duo price screen on that mini. This only applies to the blue where you inflate prices, okay? So you cannot use this if you're not inflating prices. But if you inflate them, then you can mimic those prices on the mini screen and show them to the customer. And once the customer taps OK, then the business can go back to choosing cash or card and tendering. Okay. You can disable the partial pay button on the customer facing. This is defaulted. And then last thing, on the red model, if you are showing pluses to the customer for each of the modifiers that increase the price of each item, if you don't want those to show to the customer, you can check this box right here. And what it'll do, actually this isn't, I'm sorry, this is a different one. What this will do is sometimes you have like a loyalty program and it's not necessarily written correctly, so it'll steal the screen and you can't see the dual pricing. This will make sure that our dual pricing it appears on top of any other app, and it'll do it in a way that that can bypass any other app's issues. Okay. Now there's one last option right here, which is a please wait, and you don't see it here because I'm on a different model. But that please wait is available on the red model only, the red version. And what it'll do is it'll hide the little plus modifier so the customer doesn't see it. They'll see please wait on the screen until the tender's chosen. And that would be right here. You can't see it on this particular setup.